With everything happening so fast these days, wouldn't it be nice if you could have one device to solve all of your basic problems? Now, I don't mean something life-changing, just a simple device that could tell the time, perform calculations, and maybe even help you if you get lost. Oh, don't worry. I know what you're thinking. And I assure you, I am familiar with the latest pocket and wrist computing solutions. However, the device I'm referring to won't cost you an arm and a leg, at least not today. Introducing the Astrolabe. The earliest known astrolabe existed around the year 150 BC and was used by ancient travelers such as sailors, scholars, and religious figures to navigate the world and explore the universe. Originally made from wood or metal, an ancient astrolabe would have also included a series of interchangeable discs, each one aligned to a different latitude for the user to swap between as they traveled across the world. Wow. Neat, right? The Astrolabe is one seriously cool piece of gadgetry, even by today's standards. So I know that you can't wait to... Wait, what's that? You already have the fanciest iPhone, you say? Well then, let me tell you a little story about Joe. Meet Joe. Joe is a Canadian student on vacation in Spain. Unfortunately, his tour group is mostly families and seniors. So in the evenings, he's been exploring the city, experiencing the local nightlife with people closer to his demographic, just taking it easy. On this particularly spirited evening, Joe realizes that he has wandered quite far from the area of the city he is familiar with. Oh well, he decides he should probably just order himself an except, what's this? His phone battery has died. Oops. Well, lucky for Joe, he has his trusty astrolabe. First things first, what time is it? By aligning his astrolabe to the sky, Joe determines the time is in fact just past midnight. Not as late as he thought. It's early enough that Joe could still ride the train back. He knows it operates until 2 a.m. But having lost track of his own location throughout the night, he is unsure of the nearest station. Or if it even runs up here. But then he spots it. That big tall building in the distance. He went there yesterday. And it has a train station attached to it. Although it looks pretty far. Could he even walk there to catch the train in time? Maybe his astrolabe can help. He remembers the giant plaque in the lobby celebrating the building's height. It read 600 meters. Knowing this, he calculates his own distance from the building using his astrolabe. Only 6 kilometers away. That's not so far after all. Joe knows it takes him about an hour to walk his dog 4 kilometers, and he has just shy of 2 hours to catch his train. This should be a piece of cake, and so he sets off. After no time at all, Joe realizes that he actually walks much faster without his dog stopping to sniff everything she can. So with the building in sight, he decides to take a brief rest, bask in the beauty of the night, and enjoy some stargazing. First, Joe calibrates his astrolabe to the current configuration of the sky, then spreads his jacket on the ground and lies down in the warm sea air. He begins to explore the constellations with ease. The sky is perfectly clear and his astrolabe guides the way. Well, maybe he wasn't all that brief. As daylight starts, Joe returns to reality. How long have I been lying here? Joe wonders. Once again, he tells the time with his astrolabe. 5 a.m. The bus leaves his hotel at 6. Should he collect himself and make the trip back? Would he even make it? He scans the skyline and quickly spots his hotel. He calculates the distance using his astrolabe. Roughly an hour away still. He could make it, but is it worth the run? He's pretty tired, and maybe a bus tour after a night of dancing and stargazing could wait. Instead, Joe determines what time the sun will rise using his astrolabe, roughly 30 minutes from now, and so he decides to enjoy another round of stargazing before he finally packs it up and heads back to the hotel. So at the end of the day, when his cell phone let him down, all Joe needed to navigate a strange city in the middle of the night was the sky, a little bit of short-term memory, and of course, his trusty astrolabe. So what are you waiting for? You can explore the universe with your astrolabe today. So go. I'm serious. Who knows what you might discover.